On November 26, Melissa celebrated her 15th birthday in a very extraordinary way. Her family did not have much money saved, and it was important for her to show off to her friends her amazing event. To do this, she demanded that her parents celebrate her anniversary in an elegant way. Hire a beautiful room, the best decorations, succulent sandwiches, the regional fashion group, and above all, the most spectacular dress. Don Ricardo and Doña Armida were hard workers and responsible with their 3 children. Everything they earned was used for the family to live comfortably because they had the priority of giving them good studies. They believed that by being brilliant professionals, they could get ahead. This, they will earn more and fulfill their dreams, those that they had not been able to reach. Like all capricious Melissa girl, she demanded brand name clothes and shoes from her parents. She was always competing with wealthy girls, for her standard of living was about that of the surrounding communities. At that time, she denied the neighborhood. She didn't like the place where she ran into pure naked people. She didn't feel comfortable in such an environment because she thought that she was much better than other people. When she turned 14, that haughty young woman ordered her household to start planning the most important anniversary of her life. They had 12 long months for everything to turn out great. Like a princess, she deserved it. Mrs. Armida and Melissa dedicated themselves body and souls to find the most beautiful and representative dress. The girl was very special, and nothing convinced her. As the months passed and she did not decide on any particular model, one afternoon, while they were walking on a street in the center of the city, something caught their attention. They were in front of a very unique looking clothing and antiquity store. The lady said, surprised, "This business was there? I had never seen it before." In the window, she looked at a perfectly made manufacturer with a beautiful pastel pink 15-year-old dress. Seeing the outfit on the finer curve wondering figurine was a delight to Melissa's eyes. Without further notice, she gave her mother blouse a slight thought and they entered the premise. "How can I help you?" asked an elderly person with a melodious voice, welcoming them. "The dress, I love it. I want it for my 15th birthday," the girl answered quickly. "Perfect, girl," replied the old woman in charge of the site. "You have to try it on. That garment is very special. It is from the 18th century. It belonged to one of the wealthiest French families. The truth is, I don't know how it got here. But the good thing for you is that since it's been on the sideboard for a long time, I put it out with a 15% discount. So, you are in luck." The smiling managed finishing off. "It must be too expensive. It's very fine relic," Armida murmured to her girl, as if she had heard her clearly. The old woman responded to her at the moment. "Ma'am, don't worry. The price is only symbolic. Any other mother garment will cost you twice as much," the old lady said, while smiling mysteriously. "Well, what is the price of the dress?" Armida asked anxiously. "Because I like you, girl, very much. I know that the dress will look beautiful on the young lady. I'll leave it for 3,000 pesos. the septuagenarian pointed out with more kindness. In the changing room, Melissa looked at her reflection over and over again, at the impressive dress with the fine embroidery. It seemed freshly made. Time did not seem to have affected her in the slightest. It fitted her slim figure perfectly. When she stepped out of the changing room, her mother's eyes sparkled with joy. "My beautiful girl, you look impressive. You look like a princess," the happy mother exclaimed, showing her affection for her daughter as she stroked the girl's thick golden curl. "Now, if everyone is going to pay tribute to me," the girl thought, as they left the place carrying the wonderful garment in their hands. After the preparation left them with the largest debts, the Ravagos were ready to celebrate the anniversary of the beautiful 15-year-old in a big way. She wearing a dazzling and wonderful, unique and classic dress never before seen in society, while the family wore a sober, humble, but tasteful outfit. Despite the storm that had erupted since the 25th, the young woman received the blessing in the Sagrada Familia temple, and from there they went to the luxurious El Rey de las Canteras room, where the reception of the event will take place. Everything inside was exceptionally luxurious. The whole neighborhood was there, also Melissa's rich and wealthy friends. They were all amazed to see the beautiful dress she was wearing. They had been fascinated. Something strange was happening with Honored. She felt that her legs were heavy, his muscles were numb. She thought it was the dress of the moment and everything she had gone through to get to the date. It didn't matter much to her. Things got complicated when Melissa went into the bathroom to correct her makeup and adjust her dress. There, she noticed that some ash-colored spots stuck out on his ankles. Then, she ran his fingers through those imperfections and realized that something was very wrong. She discovered a kind of roughness that left her frozen, like touching a coal that has been extinguished after a while. A cold sweat ran through her body because she did not feel her skin. The setting was not the one that corresponded to about 15 years. It seems more like an environment taken from the script of a horror movie. Finally, the local guardians acted by forcing the lock of the woman's bathroom. Suddenly, a breath with a strong smell of burning gathered them. The most curious were perplexed. The cowards felt. When the smoke cleared, a group of 4 people went inside and found a mound of ashes wrapping a piece of cloth. No DNA test has shown to this date that the remains found in the bathroom of the Rey de las Canteras ballroom belonged to Melissa's Ravago. The place, 1 year after the event, is still closed. It is an abandoned room that nobody wants to rent because it is rumored that at dawn, a seal hunter wanders through the halls. She is modeling a very shiny dress. Leave your comment down here, subscribe and like. El Tupa.